All right, now let's go through this one again. This here is a trigonometric equation: 5 cos squared x plus 3 sin x minus 3 is equals to 0, and we are supposed to get the value of x. Now there's a trigonometric identity because cos squared x, I want to reduce this one to sin x, and to do that I shall require to remember the trigonometric identity cos squared x plus sin squared x equals to 1. And from here we can say that cos squared x is equals to 1 minus sin squared x. So I shall substitute this value in our equation, and for substituting I shall have 5 into 1 minus sin squared x plus 3 sin x minus 3 is equals to 0. And if I open the brackets, I shall have 5 minus 5 sin squared x added to 3 sin x, subtract 3 equals to 0. And I shall collect like terms. It shall take 5 minus 3 here. I shall get positive 2. So this one becomes 5 sin squared x plus 3 sin x plus 2 equals to 0. Now I don't need a negative here. I shall multiply everything by -1 to get 5 sin squared x minus 3 sin x minus 2 equals to 0. Now from here we can let sin x equals to I can assign it any other letter, like let's say for example letter m, and if sin x is m, then I shall have sin squared x means sin x times sin x, which is m times m. It becomes m squared and it is multiplied by 5, so I shall have 5m squared minus 3m minus 2 equals to 0. Now here is a quadratic equation which can be simplified, or you can work out using either you can use a quadratic formula, or you can use the factoring method, from which this equation here factors to m minus 1 and 5m plus 2, and everything equals to 0. Now from here, either you take now m minus 1 equals to 0, or 5m plus 2 equals to 0, from which m is equals to 1, -1 crosses becomes a positive, or 5m is equals to -2, because plus 2 crosses the equal sign, and if you divide everything by 5, you shall get the value of m equals to -0.4. Having done that, we can now go back to sin x equals to m here, and we say, but if we say that if m is sin x, then it means that sin x is either 1 or -0.4. All right, from here we can now get the value of x. We come and say that if sin x is 1, then it means our x is sine inverse of 1, and sine inverse of 1 is always 90 degrees. Sine inverse of 1 is always 90 degrees. And if our value of x here, if our value of x ranges from 0 to 360 degrees, then we shall only have one value of x, because sine x is positive in the first quadrant. Sine x here is positive, and in the second quadrant also sine x is positive. And if you get the value of 90 degrees, so in this quadrant it is 90 degrees, this other quadrant is also 90 degrees, so the first value of x is 90 degrees. On the other hand, sine x equals to negative 0.4, from which our x is sine inverse of negative 0.4. Now our sine x is a negative. Now we go to the quadrant where sine is negative. So sine is negative in the third and the fourth quadrants. And now the value of negative 0.4 is usually, the value is negative 23.58. That is 23.58 degrees. Negative just means that the angle is measured in the clockwise direction, but you usually start measuring from here in the anti-clockwise direction. So we shall look for the value of x in this quadrant, and we shall add 180 degrees because our x is this angle here. Also on the fourth quadrant, our value of x is that angle there. And in the third quadrant we shall add 180 degrees, and here we shall take 360 degrees minus x, so that our x in the third quadrant becomes that's 23.58 added to 180, which is 203.58 degrees, or the value of 360 subtracted 23.58, it gives us 336.42 degrees. Now it means now that the values of x are three values, and that is the first one, which is 90 degrees. So that is 90 degrees, followed by 203.58 degrees, or 336.42 degrees for values of x ranging from 0 to 360 degrees. Now that's it for now, and until next time, may God bless you. Subscribe to my channel. You can share the video with your friends. That's it. Bye.